We must rest, though the sun... I witnessed a... Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come. We've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust? Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Well met. You couldn't have come at a better time. Word of my dismissal arrived just a few hours past. 'Twould seem my time here's reached its end. Can't say I'm happy about it. I'm rather fond of this place. And if you'll remember, 'tis where you and I first spoke. Going, are you? Be well, friend.
Sir! The Cyclops has come!
And I
Now I've got you! Well done!
Aye, sir. I've been better, as 'twere, but I'll live, and I
Glad to hear it. Make for the encampment and inform your captain of what happened here. Quickly now.
Aye, sir.
A fine showing.
Full glad I am to see you unharmed, my friend. Many thank... Thank heavens.
My word. Never did I dream we would come upon such a rarity.
How exciting! My heart is fit to burst.
Amazing.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy some. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. Hope to see you again.
Suppose I can finish it tomorrow. What should I get up to today?
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Ne'er too late to further one's trade.
Time to get to work.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy some. The item you requested. Complete. Here you are. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little many thanks to you.
I've seen better days, that's for sure.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? It's been a hard day.
I can ship just about anywhere.
That old fool wouldn't last a day without me.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. Many thanks to you.
Peruse at your leisure.
Greetings. Faring well, I hope.
I swear I've never slept better. Dead on my feet.
Somehow my feet always carry me.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Now here's a welcome sight.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
My bed calls and I shan't resist.
At least my back's not acting up today. Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience. Many thanks to you.
It's one of life's great pleasures.
What should I get up to today?
Tis so dull when there's nothing doing.
Well met, son.
Life's been
How
pretty
might I
kind
be of
to me,
service?
My stomach's growling. Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience. Many thanks to you.
My own master oft crafts such forgeries.
Truly?
One day.
I'm going to go exploring.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Might as well take a look while you're here. Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Many thanks.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
We've a journey to prepare for after.
Welcome, sir. Contrary to the name, this little if you think me a liar, then buy the item you request. Is complete. Here you are, sir. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience. Many thanks to you.
Living's hard. Dreams are free, I say. Why? Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Why? Peruse at your leisure, sir.
I'd kill for some decent sleep.
Need anything? Need anything? Stop by again soon. Well, if you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. The item you requested it. Here you are. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. Many thanks to you.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here? I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon. But at least I know I am up to the challenge.
We must not let down our guard.
That is a skillful bit of thievery. Do your vocation proud.
On my way! Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest.
Have you brought me a grimoire, sir? Thank you for all the grimoires, sir. Is that the last of them you'll be bringing? Then you have my gratitude for all you've done. Oh, mayhap this will suffice. 'Tis a ring my father gave me. 'Tis only fitting, really, given he was the one who forbade my studies in the first place. Go on. 'Tis no cheap trinket. Now.
Miss Tricia was positively thrilled to receive those grimoires. May her studies prove fruitful.
I quite agree.
anything?
Another day.
There's no easy thing making a living.
I don't believe I had any visitors today. My interest is piqued. Very well. You may enter. Now then, what business have you with me? Could it be you have come to learn of my magic, Many are those who have knocked at my door only to walk away broken and defeated. Perhaps you would allow me to test your resolve? Bring me the grimoires I yet lack. I will... Have you found any grimoires? This will suffice. You have proven your determination. Unless you intend to seek out the rest of the grimoires? Very well. Then your trial is complete, and I shall teach you my magic in time. Patience, my pupil. I merely wish to observe your skills a little longer. A riddle most inscrutable. Meteoron? What manner of magic is that? It differs from all magics known to me. I cannot even begin to unravel the process behind its formulation. Tell me, who taught you this magic? Trisha taught you? That cannot be. Why is this the first I'm hearing of this? Wait. You had a hand in this, didn't you? Amy would ne'er have allowed this to come to pass unless some meddler had forced her hand. Hold. Why is that ring in your possession? It ought to be on my daughter's hand, not yours. I gave it to her as a gift. She gave it to you, you say? Never mind. I would be alone with my thoughts. Leave me.
Need anything?
Someone to talk to.
Interested in my wares?
Man's worst enemy.
Another day. Same as the one.
Reckon your road's been a long one. Trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, At least you'll... find a bit of peace and quiet.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Go on, have a look.
Good morrow, everyone.
Come. We've much to be getting on.
Reckon your roads be... Trade towns can make you right sick of crap. But here, at least, you'll find a bit of peace and quiet.
We must rest.
Is aught amiss hereabouts?
Trisha! Oh, my darling girl.
We managed to avoid the worst by some miracle. I am grateful for your aid. You must come visit us again, once she has recovered.
'Twas a near thing, but Miss Trisha is saved. Let us look in on her again in the coming days to see how she fares.
Suppose I could enjoy...
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Many thanks.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Reckon your roads, trade towns, can make you right sick of
Shall we get some rest, then? An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Need anything? Stop by again soon.
Annie has told me of aught that transpired. 'Twould seem you were instigator and saviour, both in this affair. In truth, I know not what to think of you. Looking upon your countenance fills me with rage, and yet I cannot deny my gratitude to you. I dreaded the thought of my daughter sharing her mother's fate. Yet I see now that my attempt to protect her was merely suffocating her. In hindsight, mayhap you did what was best for my daughter and her happiness. But as her father, 'twas not a choice I could have made. If you would still learn of my magic, I must ask you to grant me time to consider whether or not I am fain to do so.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
We've no cause to visit a campsite as yet, methinks.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises. Come to think of it, our ranks have gone unchanged for a while now.
As a result, we move as one.
Hoy, 'twould seem I've you to thank for saving me as well as Gran. Who could have suspected things would happen as they did? 'Twas as though my very self was about to vanish. Gran said 'twas because the magic within me is many times greater than 'tis within other people. She's going to teach me how to control my magic so it won't happen again. I can hardly wait. Oh, that reminds me. Keep this a secret from Gran. But when my magic was all out of control, I learnt a sort of technique. I'll need to study hard if I'm to try it without exploding again.
Learning to shackle such immense power seems a monumental task for a child of her years.
I've things to do, if you don't mind.
Ah, you've come. My thanks again for your aid in saving Trisha's life. Now, I have a question for you, and I beg you to answer it honestly. 'Twas you who helped Trisha acquire a grimoire, was it not? I shan't condemn you for it. You couldn't have known the dangers 'twould pose, and nor could Trisha. The fault lies with me for my reticence. You see, a similar deluge of magic to the one you witnessed consumed Trisha's mother, and she perished. Her father feared the same fate would befall his daughter, and bade me to keep her from dabbling in magic. But now that Trisha has awoken to the wellspring within her, I will need to teach her to control it.
Always sets me to thinking, this place.
Now that Trisha has awoken to the wellspring within her, I have no choice but to teach her to control it. She will have her wish after all.
I always wanted to learn magic, but now I know not to underestimate the dangers it can pose. I'm going to devote myself to my studies till I've got my powers well under control.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor. We must not let down our guard. You truly are formidable, Arisen. One can see far to the distance from here.
Would be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
You have my support.
Hi there. Impeccable timing as always. I was just wondering if I'd get to see you one more time before I departed. And here you are. You've done much on my behalf, 'tis true. I can't rightly express how grateful I am to you, friend. If this ordeal has taught me anything, 'tis to have faith in my ability as an instructor. That's why I'm headed for the checkpoint rest town now in Batal. See, I have a friend who emigrated there, who happens to be in need of an instructor, and I figured if I'm being ousted anyhow, might as well go someplace new. Even if it means serving under different banners, at least I'll still be helping soldiers come home, and in one piece. Suppose this is where we part, eh? And may the sun shine brightly on whate'er road you're traveling.
I am glad to know that Sir Beren has found a new path. Mayhap we ought to go and visit him later. See how he fares.
Splendid.
Need anything? Might as well take a look while you're here.
eh? Many thanks.
Now this... The conundrum.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here? A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come. Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Would you mind coming over here?
Good tidings to you. Are you the Arisen, perchance? Aye, I thought you might be the one. My husband spoke of you, you see. 'Tis through him I hear much of the gossip going around town. I suppose you're here to see him. You'll have to come another day, I fear. He's been sent out on a mission, and I can't say when he'll return. 'Tis a perilous mission at that. I've heard he is to fell a Dullahan at the Ill-Doer's resting place. I worry for him. I do hope he'll fare all right. Oh, Sir Ludolf, you say? Aye, we're acquainted. He's been coming around oft of late. As I recall, his visit started just before Gregor was given his new assignment. Why are you asking me about him? Does this have aught to do with my husband? What? No. You mean... not my Gregor? Sir Arisen, I beg of you, you must save my husband. You will be repaid, I swear it. No amount of gold can compare to his life. Just please, save him. Oh, thank goodness. Pray, go to him at once. My husband's life is in your hands, sir.
Perhaps we ought to hurry, lest we arrive too late to be of aid.
With the port crystal placed, we'll be able to use a ferry stone to return here in an instant.
are you doing here?
That there is a Coolerhan!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's
Arisen! Are you all right?
Thank you kindly. I did not mean to trouble you.
I am here by your side. Dare I say it? We trounced our...
I can hardly believe, but... Fie! I've just remembered. See, I hadn't thought I'd return alive, but I didn't want to worry my wife when I departed. So I took a letter with me just in case, and when the tide of battle threatened to overwhelm us, I sent a runner to bear it to my wife, mere moments before your arrival. It would be an awkward thing for her to read my final farewell, only for me to arrive on the morrow, fit as a fiddle. Though I dare say she'd forgive me. Oh, right, I'd best be off. Oh, and if I've not said it yet, thank you, sir. I'm well and truly in your debt.
Over here, if you please.
Arisen. I should have expected you.
Sir Arisen, I cannot thank you enough for what you've done for us.
You've my humblest gratitude, sir. If not for you, I'd ne'er have made it home. Still, I doubt this is the last we'll be hearing from Sir Ludolf. He's not like to admit defeat after only one attempt. Where will I be sent next, I wonder?
Have you not heard, my love? Sir Ludolf has fallen deathly ill.
He has?
Aye, he was poisoned. From the tell of it, 'twas concealed in a gift. But I suppose 'tis not so surprising. A dastardly man like that must have had no shortage of enemies.
True enough. I'm sure no few held a grudge against him for all he's done.
Indeed. Perhaps one might call this his just deserts.
Not every little thing needs reporting like
A reward for our efforts. I expect Captain Brandt will know how to put what we've gleaned to good use. Now... to report to Captain Brandt. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.